And it's Tigger's bounce spots. Now, I can't do a Tigger voice, which makes me sad. Faye, how would you like to bounce with me? I make him sound, honestly, like god dang Sylvester. So before we bounce with Tigger, like how we always do, we actually have to go over this way. Simply glide on over here, and open this chest up. You need to have glide to get to this. And we get the Spellbinder card, which is a 3, which proves my theory that this is actually randomized, because when I first opened up this box, this was a Spellbinder that was a 1, so that it's a 3, it's not bad. And Spellbinder is an okay card. I might put it in my deck in the future, but let's go bouncing with Tigger. So, do you want to bounce with Tigger? Definitely. So, Tigger's Jumpathon. Jump on the same tree stumps as Tigger. Jump 25 times to clear. Use circle, triangle, X, and... well, square and X to choose the next stump. If you miss just one stump, it's game over. Pretty much this is one of those Simon Says games, actually.
But the most wonderful thing about Tigger's is I'm the only one.
The wonderful thing about Tigger's is the fact that for some reason you have very good frame rate. Right, so, dude. And yes, each time you jump and make it successful, it will count as 1. So they didn't make this completely BS, and that you'd have to do the sequence multiple times in order to do it, which I'm glad that's the case, because it just, that would just make it annoying. So, and Tigger will actually build up on the first combo that he starts off with every single time, so you don't have to worry. Of course, if you have bad memory like I do, you have to watch this just carefully. Personally, though, if my OCD permits me to do this, then I can do it. My OCD for things having to be in a certain sequence might pay in handy for this, but at the same time, I have a bad memory. Alright, so, dude. Alright, so one more sequence of just 4, and then we're done. So, dude. Oh, Tigger, that's so nice. Guess what? I'm not gonna be doing that. Dude. And we're gonna do triangle just to end it. So, missed, but we clear. So, there we go. So, we're doing the animations from Kingdom Hearts 1. I don't know if I want to replace that with that or not, but if I did, I did. Not bad at all! We were just trying to bounce like you, Tigger. I'm surprised you could keep up with me. Well, I can bounce with the best of them now. Oh, no, you can't. Is that so? Now let's see you do this. And suddenly, the fact that I had a lisp when I was a kid is perfect. What do you think of that? I could never. Aw, you don't have to do it like me. Bouncing is best when you do it your own way. 'Cause I'm Tigger, and you're Sora. That time I did replace it with it. Did I ever mention that Tigger's actually one of my favorite characters in the entire 100 Acre Wood series? Probably not. Tigger, I think you dropped something. Oh, that? I found it on top of a tree when I was bouncing. You can have it, Sora. It kind of weighs me down when I'm bouncing. I have to go back to doing the lisps again, and that's very bad, because I had to go through a lot of therapy to get rid of it. And now Sora learns Idle Romp. So, Bambi zigzags around the battlefield, confusing the enemy. Yeah, you know what's confusing about this? We don't have Bambi. Spoiler alert, we get Bambi. Bambi, attack card, and attack card. Probably something I'm never going to use, to be quite honest. There's only 2 main summons that I'm probably going to end up doing a lot. Okay, that was kind of weird. I kind of shook right there. There's only 2 main ones that I'm probably going to end up doing, and that's going to be Quake and one that we're going to be getting in Hollow Bastion. Ooh, that one's good for leveling up. And I think you guys Like, you guys who have played this game, you guys know which one I'm talking about. Foot tracks. I love how these ones don't disappear, but ours do. That's an awfully blustery hole. Strange. It's quite blustery. So, let's jump in it. Whee! Oh, God! Well, crap. And now for Whirlwind Plunge. Collect the prizes while plunging from the sky. If you hit an obstacle, press triangle to pick up Pooh, or you won't be able to pick up the prizes. Now, I don't know if you have to actually finish while holding Pooh or not. I don't know this or not. So, roll using the left analog stick plus square to dodge obstacles and reach prizes quicker. Pooh? Yes, Sora? I think we're going to die, Pooh. I think so, Sora. And time to get the prizes, which happen to be Sony buttons. Thank you. Right? And we gotta... Is it quite concerning that the fact that, you know, there's all this stuff flying at us? You know, I never realized how much of this goddamn models they reused from Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, because that's where most of these came from. All this stuff that's flying up at us, that is actually models from Kingdom Hearts 2. So is the prizes, actually. The prizes are things that we're going to be seeing a lot of in Kingdom Hearts 2 when I get to that. Which actually should be... I don't know when I'm going to do Kingdom Hearts 2, by the way, so I'm not going to make any promises right now. Okay, invincibility frame through that. Oh. Don't worry. Whoop. Uh-oh. There we go. Managed to get him. So there we go. That is clear. Which means we only have one minigame left, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, Roo. Roo is my sister's favorite in the Winnie-the-Pooh series. Hello there, Roo. What are you doing here? I was busy looking for Tigger. And I was blown away by the wind, and I fell down here. And you got stuck? No. I was waiting for Tigger, so we could ride the blustery wind together. So if Tigger rides the wind here, this will be where I'll be. It sure will surprise Tigger, don't you think? But what if he doesn't fall here? Yes. If Tigger rides the wind, his bounces might bounce him even further away. I don't think Tigger can use Kempo. So he's probably still going to fall here, Pooh. Well, I was getting a little lonely and tired of waiting for him. Instead of waiting, why don't you see if you can find him? You're right. That's a great idea. By the way, I found this in the shrubs. Why don't you take it? Ooh, Mega Ether! I am now unstoppable. I gotta equip that into my deck real quick, ladies and gentlemen, so let us do this. So let's actually see the Mega Ether on how much it's going to be. Mega Ether quickly reloads all magic cards and resets the reload counter. It also reloads cards that normally cannot be reloaded, which means I am unstoppable. Let's get rid of that because I don't need that anymore. So there we go. I can now reload it. I need to make these premiums, actually. So I'm going to do that in the future. But we still have one minigame left, ladies and gentlemen. And it is over here with Eeyore. Lost my tail again. It figures. Do you know where you lost it? Oh, yum. I found it. Pooh, no! Don't eat it! I knew if I listened to my tummy, I would find some honey. Oh, thank God! I thought Pooh was about to go bear on us. Probably upset the bees, though. Taking their honey, that is. So, what do we have to do? Well, go over this way, and do you want to get some honey? The bees frighten me. The bees! And I would like some honey. Too bad I'm not going to get them. So, Bunny Rumble? Okay, suddenly we're fighting Rabbit. No. Bumble Rumble. Exterminate 50 of the bees that swarm on Pooh. You can use powerful slates. Attack the bees with the Keyblade cards, blow them away with the wind cards, and recover Pooh's honey gauge with the honey cards. When Pooh's honey gauge reaches 0, it's game over. This is definitely probably the hardest minigame out of the lot of them, and you can run out of cards easy. You don't have reload cards or anything. You don't have high potions. You don't have mega ethers or anything. So you got to make these last, and they break your cards. So let's get. Now you still have access to your slates, actually. Right, and that blows them away. So use that time to always restock. And you don't get experience for the bees, which suck. Now the bees actually have a very high chance to pretty much ruin your day, I find. I hate this minigame for the simple fact that it can go so wrong so fast. Right, so we're going to do that, and we're going to heal Pooh. Now, you can't reload while doing this, which sucks, and they can break that card. Right. There we go. Right, let's charge up. There we go. Did that. That's the problem I have with that. So, let's do that. Heal? Pooh, because I want to get him a lot of health back. Because they can't break this. They don't have zeros, thank God. If they had zeros, I would go full. I think their highest card is actually a 9, though. So you got to be careful. Right, keep going. Right, that gets rid of them. As Eeyore just sits there. I never noticed that Eeyore was actually there. Right, so let's charge up again because I have nothing. Right, and there we go. That takes care of them all. So, 151.93. You have to be careful with it, really. I don't like that minigame, though. But the prize for it is good. Oh, boy, it's good. Oh, bother. My head. Well, much obliged, Pooh. I'm sure I'm obliged to you too, Eeyore, but, what for? Running into that tree and getting my tail back for me. Oh, but I was just trying to get away from those bees. And keep up with Sora. Bullshit, you were getting away from the bees. Well, anyhow, you helped me. Thanks. I was just trying to get rid of the bees. It was an accident that we found your tail. An accident. It figures. Nobody would help me on purpose. You know what's sad? I can relate to him so much in how depression is. We need to get Eeyore some antidepressants now. But I'm still obliged. Thank you, Pooh and Sora. You're welcome, Eeyore. Here's something for you. Hey, it's okay, Eeyore. It was just an accident. I know, but this fell down along with my tail. It's the accidental part of my thank you. And we get an elixir card. Yes, we have an elixir now. So, what does that mean? Well, what does an elixir do? Same thing an elixir always does. It reloads all attack and magic cards. But, if we go into the journal, as you can see, we've completed all the minigames that show up in the game. And you don't have to do them again. If I do, then I will definitely go back. But through everything I've seen, I don't have to. And when we go to item cards, we got Mega Ether, which does the same thing that a high potion does, so I can get back my premium cards. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, my mic right there. And an elixir. So it also reloads cards that are normally unreloadable. So why don't I just put the elixir inside my thing? And then here's this one, which for some reason the Spellbinder has a lightning element. I never understood that. Why is it that I don't put the elixir in my deck? I would love to, but let me show you why. Where is it? Elixir. 45 for a 1. It's not a mighty 5, and it just end up weighing me down. I'd rather use my 2 high potions and my mega ether. Actually, if I were to get rid of Oogie, I might actually be able to. Yes, I can actually, huh? I guess that can be useful because that will reload everything, so we'll see for that. I guess I'll keep it in there. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are now done with the 100 Acre Woods. That was the last minigame. I know this is a long episode, but I just wanted to make 100 Acre Woods like pretty much one episode. So, once we actually go on right there, I believe there is another boss after this floor. I don't remember though, but I want to say there is. So, what we're going to do is we're going to be saving once it accesses the memory card. It takes a while. There we go. And actually, if it is a boss, then I'm going to have to get the ether off because there's another card that I'm going to have to do. So let me edit my deck real quick. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am set. So let's end up this world. So, if you want to leave this world, I'll stay a little longer, or I'd better get going. I think we better get going, ladies and gentlemen. I guess we can't go any farther. So, Pooh, wasn't it more fun looking for your friends together? Oh, yes, Sora, it was. And I'd like you to have this. Thank you for helping me. Whew. I've walked so far, I think I need a little rest. If only I had a honey pot to keep me company. Well, I better be going. Where to? To look for my friends. And I too shall help you look for them. Then I too shall help you look for them too. I added a 2 into there. That's okay, Pooh. You should stay here. This actually begs the question, when they see the doors and everything, do they see the doors? Can they actually leave the world? I've always wondered that. I don't think they can. But I mean, nothing's stopping Pooh because there's no door here. You just walk out of the boundary right here, and you will end up back in Castle Oblivion. So, theoretically, Pooh would be able to leave this world. You mean, this is goodbye? No way. I'll always know where to find you. I love the moment that showed up. The ice cream truck literally started playing its music outside my house. If I don't forget. Don't worry, Sora. You can count on me. Even if you forget Winnie-the-Pooh, I won't forget you. Oh, that's going to be apparent in Kingdom Hearts 2. Thanks, Pooh. That's going to be so apparent in, Kingdom Hearts 2. And we get the Bambi summon card. Yep, you get Bambi for beating the world. Good to see Donald and Goofy are finally in the cutscene for once.
Where did you go?
Guess he must have finally got tired of fighting with you.
I sure hope so.
I will accept that greatly. I'd rather have him stop fighting me. That'd be nice. So, let's talk to Donald and Goofy, shall we? Maybe Riku doesn't want to fight with you anymore. Careful! You never know what Riku might be hiding. True. He might have hidden weapons.
So what's going on, Vexen? Your Riku was supposed to counter Sora. What's he waiting for? Where is he?
He's hiding somewhere to lure Sora deeper into the castle, right? I suppose we should just leave it at that, you know.
Aha! Oh, I see now. I would have never guessed that. So sorry, Vexen.
Silence!
Predictable response. Forget it. Men without hearts are so boring.
You're one to talk. As if you have such a heart to speak of yourself.
That's enough.
Marluxia.
Vexen, the simple fact is that your project was a failure. You'd best not disappoint us again.
disappoint you, you go too far. In this organization, you're number 11. I'm number 4, and I will not have you!
I've been entrusted this castle in Namine by our leader. Defying me will be seen as treason against the organization.
Traitors are eliminated. I believe that's what the rules say.
Who needs a half-baked good-for-nothing anyway?
Vexen, you cannot win against Sora.
Pity to be so ignorant. As you're only able to see the surface of things, I should not expect you to appreciate my true might.
Oh? Then let us watch as you prove it.
What?
None of us wish to be suspicious of a comrade.
Your insincerity is comforting.
You give a challenge like that to Vexen and he'll seriously want to eliminate Sora.
That would be an unfortunate denouement. What to do? Your hero is soon to be wiped from existence. But I believe there is a certain promise that he made you. Isn't that right, Namine?
Yes.
Wow, the 10th floor. We've got a pretty eye.
And that must mean we've lost 10 whole floors worth of our memories. Sora, it's still not too late. Don't you think we should turn back?
Can't do it. Because that would break an old promise that I made.
An old promise? What would that be?
On the islands, I promised Namine that I'd keep her safe, no matter what. But I forgot it. I didn't remember until I started forgetting everything else. A promise between the two of us. That's why I can't leave. Now that I remember the promise, I have to keep it.
Of course. We understand, Sora.
And once again, I misjudged when I'm going to be fighting that boss, so I probably did end up splitting the 100 Acre Woods into 2 episodes. Thinking I kind of wanted to do it into 1, but I didn't expect how long that cutscene would be. Definitely for that. But yes, so anyway guys, I'm going to end it off right here. This has been Roxas1359. Next time, we're going to be heading off to the last of the new set of worlds we received. See you guys then.